Greetings, people of Mozambique. Today we are going to talk about a historic moment that could mark a turning point in the political landscape of Mozambique. We are witnessing an opening for dialogue between the opposition leader, Venâncio Mondlane, and the newly inaugurated president, Daniel Chapo. After a period of intense political and social crisis in the country, in recent weeks, Mondlane, known as the President of the People by his supporters, reaffirmed that he is willing to collaborate with Chapo's government, but under clear conditions. Among Mondlane's demands are the unconditional release of about 5,000 protesters detained during the protests, financial compensation for the families of the fatal victims of these confrontations, and free medical treatment for the injured. According to him, these are fundamental issues to restore trust between the government and the people. On the other hand, Daniel Chapo, who assumed the presidency amidst allegations of electoral fraud and an environment of great discontent, stated to the international press that he intends to govern inclusively and is open to reforming areas such as electoral law, human rights, and freedom of expression. The president also revealed that he has already formed a team to evaluate the possibility of including Mondlane and other opposition leaders in a broader government. This is a gesture that many consider bold, but it also raises doubts. Will this dialogue be enough to heal the wounds caused by the most contested elections in Mozambique's recent history? Daniel Chapo, 47 years old, was chosen by Frelimo with the promise of renewing the party and attracting the youth, but he faces major challenges such as unemployment, lack of opportunities, and decades of dissatisfaction with the governance. As for Venâncio Mondlane, at 50 years old, he mobilized the young mass with his slogan, "Save Mozambique, this country is ours," offering hope to many who feel excluded from national progress. Despite Mondlane's openness, he does not hide his skepticism. He called Chapo an imposed president and the president of the Defense and Security Forces, pointing to the tragic events that resulted in the death of about 300 people after the elections in October. Even so, Mondlane suspended the protests for 100 days as a sign of good faith, making it clear that if the demands are not met, the protests will resume. On the other hand, Chapo has been cautious in his statements. He does not rule out the inclusion of Mondlane in the government, but conditions this decision on the assessment of the competence and patriotism of the people involved. This position has generated criticism and praise. For some, it is a way to ensure efficiency in government. For others, it is a strategy to hinder the inclusion of Mondlane and his allies. The political future of Mozambique is, at this moment, hanging in a delicate balance. This dialogue could mark the beginning of a new era of stability and development for the country, but it could also be a missed opportunity if the differences are not overcome. Mozambican people, your voice is essential in this process, whether through peaceful demonstrations, debates, or active participation in civil society. You have the power to influence the direction of our country. Let us pay attention to the next steps, as what is at stake is the future of Mozambique. Will Daniel Chapo be able to meet Mondlane's demands? Is he really willing to work with the Frelimo government? Will this dialogue be a milestone of reconciliation or another chapter of instability? Leave your opinion in the comments. We want to know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more information and analysis about our beloved Mozambique. Until next time. Wani po Puamawares.